feels so neat.
Skatoony.
It gets me hot inside. Skatoony, why don't you take me for a ride?
Skatoony.
Sounds real sweet to me. It's crazy, wacky, loony, loony. It's Skatoony! Yeah! All right!
Welcome to Skatoony, where kids and toons compete for prizes. And here come your hosts who just love beans on toast, Chud Chudders!
Has anyone seen my glasses?
And the O!
Yeah!
So, who's playing today, Earl?
Laurie, Breezy, India, Eugene Keane, Hannah, and Zippo.
Okay. Well, listen up, quizzes, because this is how we play. All you gotta do is stay in the game through 3 rapid-fire rounds. We're gonna knock 2 of you out at the end of round 1, then drop the second pair of losers at the end of round 2. That'll leave 2 contestants battling it out to see who goes through to the Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge. What are they winner?
A Sony PSP. It will be mine.
Can we lean over and hit the person in the middle?
Okay, let's just get on with round 1, shall we?
It's Bang On or Bogus.
Okay, all you gotta do is decide whether what I'm saying is bang on true or bogusly false. First one to bash the buzzer gets to answer. So if you think it's true, you shout bang on. And if you think it's false, you shout bogus. 1 point per correct answer. You feeling confident, Eugene?
Well, I do have the largest brain in the world.
In that little head?
No, sadly, my head cannot hold my giant brain. Therefore...
Looks like you really are a smarty pants then, huh? Okay, any questions? Yes, Hannah, again?
Why'd you have to keep it so cold in here?
Wimp.
You heard the lady, Earl. Turn up the heat.
Yeah, gonna get nice and toasty.
Man, this don't look good for freezing.
Now let's play bang on or bogus. You've got as much time as it takes Earl to shave Dudley, the props guy. Go! Bang on or bogus. 3 out of 4 people make up 75% of the world's population. Zeppo.
Bang on.
Correctamundo. Next, turkey is yogurt spelled backwards. Hannah.
Bogus.
Nice work, Hannah. Until recently, water polo was played with ponies in a huge lake. Hannah.
Bogus.
Correct. Next, walruses can get sunburnt. Zeppo.
Bang on.
You betcha. Wetsuits keep you dry in the sea. India.
Bang on.
Out of luck, lady. That was bogus. Wild boar build nests like birds, but on the ground. India again.
Bang on.
It is bang on. Well done. Toad in the hole is made of frog rather than toad. India.
Bang on.
Bogus. Tigers have striped skin as well as striped fur. Freezy. Incorrect. It's bang on. X-rays turn your bones green. Hannah.
Bogus.
Bang on. It is bogus. It's illegal to eat ice cream on a Sunday in Oregon, USA. India.
Bogus.
You only use 10% of your brain. Eugene.
That is most definitely bogus. I use all of my brain.
Yeah, as a beanbag. Tomatoes are fruit, not vegetables. Shout it out. Lori.
Bang on.
Correct. Your ears create more earwax when you're scared.
Bang on.
Correct. Wombats are a combination of bats and wobbles. Eugene.
Bogus.
Right. You're not allowed to flick bogeys into the wind in Alabama, USA. Hannah.
Bogus.
Incorrect, spoiled sports. 3/4 of household dust is dead human skin. What you got, Lori?
Bang on.
Correct. Watermelon is a vegetable. Hannah.
Bogus.
Incorrect. It is a vegetable.
Nearly done, Chud.
Come on, quizzers. Time is running out. Volcanoes only erupt on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Lori.
Bogus.
Correct. Winkle pickers are a type of fishing tool. Hannah.
Bogus.
Bang on, Hannah. Turkish Delight used to contain real turkey. Eugene.
Bogus. Turkish Delight is comprised of 11%
Finished!
Okay, round 1 is done and dusted. So, who do you think we're gonna throw off the show?
Some folks just can't take the heat.
But what about the rest of us? Lori, you're safe. Eugene, you are still in the game.
Not surprised, what?
And I? Come, give me my good news.
Yeah, you're through too. Hannah, India, one of you is out. Hannah, who do you think is going through?
India,
Why's that?
because she answered most questions.
Whilst playing, I also calculated that you scored less than any of us. Therefore, you are out of here.
Yeah, but that's not the quizmaster saying.
But India, I'm afraid this is the Quizmaster saying it. Thanks for playing. You've been fantastic fun. But with just 1 point, you're out of the game. Take it away, Earl.
Thanks for playing, but you're out of here. You gave it a go, but you're out of here. Yeah. Don't hang around town. You're out of here. It's time to go, 'cause that's the show, and
You're out of here.
yeah.
Well, we've said goodbye to India and Freezy. But what do you say to more Q&A? In round 2, we're gonna play where? Uh-oh, what does he want? I gotta go powwow with the big boss for a mo. Why don't you chat amongst yourselves for a...
Have a Venusian eyeball.
No.
Why ain't you selling more food to the audience? Get out there and sell my popcorn!
Yes, Tony. Earl!
And then we Don't worry, Chad. I got you covered.
Oi, are you cheating?
Shut up. Keep quiet, and I'll give you the eyeballs from the bottom of the bag.
So, how's it going?
Oh, fine, except this fellow is cheating.
Say what? Cheating? How?
He might be lip reading one of them.
Oh, quick, Chica. We've been rumbled. Ciao.
A high-profile officer such as I would never cheat.
Well, I can't see nothing. And anyways, it's time to play Where in the World? All right, now listen up. What you got is 3 hats, each representing a different country. This week's countries are Greece, Wales, and India.
Boy, those India hats make them look ridiculous, huh?
Them look ridiculous? Ha! They ain't the ones wearing the sick bag on their heads, eh?
No, I've had enough. Time to get back in the game.
All yours, Chad.
So, all you have to do is put on the hat that matches the answer and buzz in.
Okay.
Right, I want a full profile download of Greece, Wales, and India. Yes, sir.
Remember, your answer is what you wear, not what you say. 1 point for a correct answer, and the 2 lowest scoring players go out. So let's play Where in the World?
Yeah.
You have as much time as it takes Doug and his dog pals to bury T-Bone.
What you say, Chudders?
And we're off! In which country did they famously used to wrestle each other whilst naked?
Zippo.
Wales.
Wrong, it was Greece.
What?
Which country hosts the World Bog Snorkeling Championships?
Eugene.
That would be Wales.
Correct! African elephants have bigger ears than the elephants from...
Hannah.
Africa.
What you said was wrong, but what you wore was right. 1 point. Where would you find Clanfair Puith Gwinguilia Gagorich Winterribble Clanticillia Go 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 Go?
Eugene.
Wales again.
Look at him go! Eugene, that puts you in the lead.
Oh, yes. Oh, I seem to have burst my brain.
The singer Charlotte Church and the band The Stereophonics are from where?
Hannah.
Correct! In which country are Athens, Rhodes, and Crete?
Laurie.
Greece.
Bang on, Laurie. In which country do they play a sport where you hold your breath and shout kabaddi, kabaddi, kabaddi?
Laurie!
India.
Correct! Prince Charles is also known as the Prince of where?
Hannah!
Wales.
Right! Which country's name rhymes with niece, fleece, and peace?
Eugene!
Ringo bang.
Incorrect, Eugene. It was Greece. Calcutta, Bombay, and Madras are names for cities in which country?
Zeppo! Greece!
Wrong! It's India!
What? No! You're wrong!
Quit stalling, Zeppo! Where did the Olympic Games first start over 2,000 years ago?
Laurie!
Greece.
Nice going, Laurie! Where would you expect to find people speaking Greek?
Hannah!
Greece.
Correct! And too easy! The people of which country built a wooden horse to invade the city of Troy?
Zeppo! Wales! Greece! India! Ding! Correct!
It was Greece, but you can't wear all the hats at once.
Oh.
Where would you find Bollywood?
Laurie!
India.
You got it! And that's it! We're out of time! Who are the Skatoony hotshots? And who are our quiz damp squibs?
Is your name Lottie?
Yeah.
Right! Well, not that you realize, but Eugene, with a score of 2, you're out of here. And Laurie, you scored 4 points, which means you're through to round 3. Hannah, Zeppo.
I'm in.
Bang on, Buttercup! With 4 points, you are through to the next round, which means Zeppo.
No! No! I will not be denied! If I cannot triumph, then nobody will! I will destroy you all! Where did he go?
Who knows? Who cares? It's time for a break! But stick around, Funky Feet, and find out who makes it through in the frantic final rounds of... Skatoony! Welcome back to Skatoony! So, who's left, Earl?
The last ladies standing are Laurie and Hannah!
Right on, Earl, but only one of them can make it into our Skatoony Hot Seat Final. And to find out who, they're both gonna play
Fast food!
Now, listen up, chalky socks, and let me explain the rules. You each have to answer as many general knowledge questions as you can in the time allowed. The amount of time is decided by how long it takes your opponent to eat a bowl full of food. The faster you eat, the less time your opponent has to answer the questions. At the end of this round, the contestant with the most points will go through to the Skatoony Hot Seat Final for a chance to win
a Sony PSP!
And after pigging through all that food, what does the other contestant get, Earl?
Indigestion!
Can I pick out first?
Sure. What do you want to eat a bowl of? Earl's toenails, whale blubber, or a bowl of jelly?
Jelly.
Blah!
Wibble wobble, wibble wobble, yeah!
What's in the jelly? Toenails and whale blubber. Okay, Laurie, get ready to quiz. Hannah, start eating now. How many seconds in an hour? 6,300 or 3,600?
60.
3,600! What do you lose when you have amnesia? Hair, memory, or underwear?
Your memory.
Correct! Who famously rubbed a magic lamp and released a genie?
Aladdin.
What is the name of Fred's pet dinosaur in the Flintstones?
Dunno.
Dino. Which football team plays at Anfield Stadium?
Liverpool.
Correct. In which year did England win the Football World Cup? 1966 or 1956?
1966.
Correct. In which...
Done.
And we're out of time. So, how'd you like the jelly, Hannah?
Nice, actually.
Okay, Laurie, what's your weapon of choice?
Is there only one jelly?
Jelly, jelly, stop getting smelly!
Earl!
What?
We need the jelly!
Oh, right.
I didn't actually swallow it. I just swallowed it straight down like that.
Thanks for the tip, Hannah.
Okay, Laurie, there's your bowl of fresh, clean jelly. Now, Hannah, you've got to score as many points as you can in the time it takes Laurie to finish that dish.
Yeah.
Okay, Hannah, let's see how you do. Go! What color is the spot in the center of the Japanese flag?
Red.
Correct. What is the name of the film from 2005 about a giant ape loose in New York?
Pass.
King Kong! Which British secret agent is assigned the number 007?
James Bond.
Correct. Where on your body would you find your gluteus maximus?
Stomach.
Your bum! What color are most taxi cabs in New York?
Yellow.
Correct. A tornado is mostly made up of earth, wind, or fire.
Earth. No, wind.
You
wind.
said earth first. In horror stories, Dracula is what type of monster?
Ghost.
Vampire! What bread snack did the Earl of Sandwich invent?
Pass.
The sandwich! Which famous fictional detective lived in Baker Street?
Pass.
Sherlock Holmes! How many colors in a rainbow? And there's no time to answer as Laurie has finished her food.
Yeah.
Now, only one of you is going through to the Skatoony Hot Seat Final. But who is it? Laurie is the winner at fast food with 4 points to Hannah's 3. Laurie, you're going through! But don't worry, Hannah, it ain't the end of the world.
If Colonel Zeppo cannot win Skatoony, then he shall destroy Skatoony!
Okay, here we go.
Hannah, you carbon-based, non-tentacled weakling, you're out of here!
Right, that, oh, hey, wait a minute. What's that? Colonel Zeppo should be the Skatoony finalist,
Not this Laurie girl!
Hey, Zeppo, don't be rude to the contestants. That's my job.
What? Eat Colonel, Colonel.
Degas! Where's my popcorn? Oh!
Sorry, Tony. My aim must have slipped. Hey, how you doing, Hannah? You didn't bang your head too hard, did you? I'm gonna take that as a yes. But who cares? Just as long as Laurie is fit, focused, and ready to quiz in.
The Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge!
You ready to play, Laurie?
Yeah!
Now, you have 90 seconds to get 10 tough questions correct. If you don't know the answer, just shout something stupid, and I'll move on to the next one, okay? Earl, are we ready to go?
Yeah!
Okay, Laurie, good luck. Go! Slam dunking is a term from which sport?
Wrestling.
Basketball. Which white-haired bear lives in the Arctic?
Polar bear.
Correct. Is Barbie the name of a famous doll or a famous mouse?
Famous doll.
Correct. Who's got more ribs, a snake or a crocodile?
Crocodile.
Snake! What relation would your dad's sister's daughter be to you?
Cousin.
Correct! Did Scooby-Doo solve mysteries or crosswords?
Solve mysteries.
Correct! Which has the most legs, a centipede, a millipede, or a football team?
Millipede.
Correct! Is a spider monkey a monkey or a spider?
Spider.
Wrong, it's a monkey! Where on your person would you wear a beret?
The head.
Correct! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop the clock! Hold up, Laurie, you're halfway through your 90-second quiz time, which means it's time for Earl's halfway deal!
Okay, Laurie. In 45 seconds, you've managed to get 6 of the 10 points you need. I'm willing to offer you 2 extra points, taking your score up to 8. Yeah! But if you accept, I'll also take away 18 of your remaining 45 seconds. That will leave you 27 seconds to score 2 points and win the prize. So, do you want the deal?
No.
Oh, she's crazy.
Whoa, boy, that's a brave move, Laurie! Hit the clock, Earl! Let's play!
Yeah!
Which has more steps, an escalator or an elevator?
Escalator.
Correct! What is half of 100?
50.
Correct! Who was first in space, a monkey or a New Yorker?
A New Yorker.
Wrong, it was a monkey. Italy's national football team play in pink, green, or blue.
Pink.
No, it's blue! What do hibernating animals do through winter?
Sleep.
Correct! How many players are there in a cricket team?
7.
No, 11! In 1912, an iceberg was hit by which famous ship?
Titanic.
That's right! You've done it!
Yay!
All right, Laurie.
Well done, Laurie! After 4 rounds of quick quizzing against your friends, brainy freaks, snowmen, and invaders from across the galaxy, you are this week's Skatoony champion! And you've won yourself a Sony PSP! Oh, well, that's it for this week, Fizzy Feet, but don't forget to tune in for more fast and frantic Skatoony quizzing real soon. Until then, what do you say, Earl?
Yeah!